Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday as we keep on going through the week. Rural 2IC with another morning chat. And what do I want to talk about today? Well, I was recently going back and forth with somebody who was trying to give their side of the story on why being in preparedness is a waste of time, a waste of money. It's not a good idea. And so, to give you a little insight into it, they started out by saying things like, why in the world would somebody want to garden or can or anything like that? You've got grocery stores and convenience stores and gas stations and, fast food and restaurants and all this other stuff. All right, fair enough. Are they correct? Yeah, they are, right? But in hindsight, one, it gets you outside into fresh air and sunshine. Two, it gets you a really nice life skill, right? Three, it lets you know exactly where your food is coming from and all the different things, that go in with that. And, canning, it saves money. It's there in case you need it or in case you just want it, right? And so there's a lot into it, and it's one of those that it's a really good thing to have, but in their eyes it's not a necessity. Okay. And they said, well, what about all this water purifying nonsense and things like that? Okay. Yeah, most people are on city water, some people are on well water. There's all sorts of water conditioning and softening and home filters that you can buy and different things like that. Why do I have to know anything about it? Well, it's one of those that wherever you are, maybe you're out for a hike or something along those lines, and you get a little lost, and you're going to be thirsty. It'd be nice to be able to identify what is a good water source and what to do to lessen the chances of getting sick and things like that. Or a bunch of different other things of a water main break and you're put under a boil advisory. The different colors, smells, what to look for and how to make it safe. It's just a good skill to have. Then they said, well, what about all that firearm nonsense where you're out there playing cops and robbers and all that? Kind of chuckled at that one because it took me back to my childhood of that really nice stick turned into this automatic machine gun rifle thing. And the sound effects were great. And that pine cone was a grenade and all that fun stuff. But one, if you're doing it with a group, it's a good team building exercise. And exercise, keyword there. Two, it gives you a really good sense of building confidence that if there ever was anything that you needed to defend yourself or those that you love and care about, you have a better sense of confidence that you can handle it right then and there instead of trying to locate a phone, dial a number, explain the situation, and wait for somebody else to do it. And things continue to go on and on about doing home repairs and car repairs and all sorts of different things when it came to preparedness. But to keep this video short, I said, well, let's look at a natural disaster. Let's look at a hurricane, because hurricanes go to knock out power. And for one to be able to understand how to have backup power would be a good thing. Medical. Never know what's going to happen and who needs medical care, whether it's yourself, somebody you love, a neighbor, or whoever. It'd be good to have that life skill. Same thing with water. You're probably, if it's knocked out power, you may not have water, or what you may have might be something that you probably don't want to drink, but to understand what you can do to try and make it as safe as possible, or have stored water or things like that. And we went down through the whole list of being able to defend yourself and your property and those that you care about, and all the other things of the food and water, the everything. Because if you have canned stuff from your garden, then it's probably in a good, secure location. So if you did experience a natural disaster, you have food And it'll be one of the things that'll help get you through. So we talked about one single event of a natural disaster, and we covered just about everything that they tried to throw at me why preparedness is a bad idea. And while I get their point, and most of it, they're not wrong, right? Food and water and medical and all that, it's all readily available. But what we're talking about is an event that happens and it's not readily available. Something happens and there is no power, there is no gas, there is no telephone service, there is no nothing. Then it is on you. And for those that think it's silly and don't go through and earn those life skills, it's going to be bad news for them. So but again, just my opinion. That's what I've got for you guys today. Something to think about. So hope you guys have a good day, an amazing day, a blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come. And with that, remain united because we're all prepping in this together.